Hello. Hi. Good morning. Yes, technically it's still 11 plus, 11, close to 11:30. It's still morning. Yes, good morning. As you can see, I just drive out from the petrol station and the pump prices are really, don't know what to say. But then, yeah. So once you have the petrol prices go up, not only does it affect people that's driving, yes, it's affecting the entire supply chain as well. So your logistics companies, your deliveries, your whatsoever, everything will have an increment in their cost. So what will happen is that it will probably trickle down to every single one of you, and then you're going to be paying more, right? So yeah, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the first 1 minute of rant. Yeah, it's really tough time. Yeah, not exactly very tough, but yeah, tough moments. Yeah. Okay, right. So today maybe I just turn down the songs. If not, then I'll get copyright strike. Right. So today is actually I need to travel somewhere very far, but I'm not going to do the entire duration. I'm going to just probably do a 20 over minutes of stream. I don't think I will want to drag that long. Yeah. And also it's going to be a long and busy day ahead, so I just try to see what I can cover. Like yeah. So welcome to the stream. There are two ways in which you can actually communicate with me. You can actually type your feedbacks, your comments, your whatever you want to type, you can just type in the chat box itself. I will go through them live and answer them live if I can. Definitely I will try to do as much as I can. My chat function on the live camera screen is off, so I have my dashboard, which actually helps because it's still broken, so it's not exactly functioning. Yeah, then that's one. Number two, you can actually join me live, chat with me using your voice via my Discord server. So what you can do is, if you have a Discord account, you can actually join my server. The invitation link is as shown in my Twitch profile under Discord. Click on it, you'll be invited to my server. Just go to this on air live, click on it, join the voice channel, turn on the mic, and then you can talk to me. Yes, simple as that. Yes, so these are the two ways. If you are watching me as a replay, you can also, the replay will be available on Twitch itself, of course, and it's also available on YouTube. Yeah, I've uploaded the so-called the recorded video onto YouTube so that it can be be inside the YouTube for a longer period, right? So just feel free to give your comments in YouTube as well. It doesn't really matter. If let's say you're watching my very first video, which is like maybe beginning of the month or whatsoever, I will still reply you, no worries. Or alternatively, you want to private message me, in which most of you does. You're welcome to do so, but please indicate that you actually find me via Twitch. At least I know that you are actually watching my videos, and then at least we can actually have some, how should I put it? It's easier for us to to continue chatting rather than have a stranger asking me stuff, usually wondering what's going on. Right, so that's today. Today is Thursday. We are coming to a weekend already. So 1 week has passed. Yeah. So Thursday morning now 11:25. So planning for lunch later. Traffic is still very good now because it's no man's land. It's in the morning. Those who need to rush to work already at work. It's before the lunch crowd, so it's at 11:30. Maybe some of you has already trying to sneak out, to beat the lunch crowd, so you will be probably on the road. But for me right now, at the moment, it's still pretty clear. Yes, so far so good. Yep. Okay, then the next thing is about the topic for the week. The topic for the week for this week is about Catch 22. So, are you ever caught in a situation, caught in a Catch 22 situation? Meaning to say, if you're caught in a situation, whatever decision you make is going to be undesirable. So the classic example that I gave, like yesterday, is like your typical girlfriend and mother fell into the sea. You know, both of them cannot swim. You can only save one at a time. So, which one would you save? So it's like you save your girlfriend, then you abandon your mom. It's like it's very wrong. If you save your mom, ignore your girlfriend, it's also very wrong. So what do you do? What do you do? So this is a classic, typical catch-22 situation. Of course, in real life, there are many different scenarios, many different, how should I put it, different kind of setups. So it really depend on, it really depend on the situation itself. So from there, you'll be able to, make your judgment call, and then, so right, so this topic it can be discussed on air, which is currently right now, if, for those who are actually joining into view, in which none at the moment, so I'm talking to myself. But it's pretty okay. I think I do have more viewers watching the recorded version, right? So, I mean, by all means, anyways, any method, anyway, works. So it's pretty okay. So apart from the discussion that we can have live right now about this topic, uh, you can actually drop your comments and your thoughts and stuff like that in the comments, or alternatively under my Discord server. Apart from the live conversation on air, you can actually scroll down. There's a text channel that actually says social media. Expand on it, you will see Facebook or so everything. Then just go down to Twitch, click on it, and then you realize that the Twitch section, it is actually it has a topic that actually corresponds to our weekly topic of the week and stuff like that. So you'll be able to run through our current topic, which is right now at the most bottom one is the Catch-22 situation. Of course, there's a poll. You can actually click your answer and vote. You can also, there's a thread. You can actually use the thread function, and then you can actually type your remarks over there. So the thread will attach to the poll, and that will be for the week. So it is actually very nicely categorized, and it won't be like all over the place, right? So if let's say at any point in time, like the previous topics, if you have anything to comment and share, right, you can actually create a new thread, or if let's say the existing thread, click on it and then read through, and then you can actually add in the comments there as well, right? So the Discord server is available for you guys to use. So and it's totally free, all right? So we just use it and make full use of it, and then we see how this mobile live stream will go. So basically, this just take this mobile live stream as mainly entertainment purpose, right? And yeah, that's about it. So, right. So what else can I say? Hey, the weather is pretty good today. It's not very sunny. It's not. I wouldn't say it's not cloudy. It's actually overcast, and the threat of rain is pretty high. It's not very dark clouds, but it's those type of like very dense clouds in which you are expecting like some form of shower or rain, right? So, but strange enough, it's actually quite bright over the other side, and then it's quite gloomy in front of me. Anyways, that's the weather update. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, the road is pretty. Traffic condition is pretty good. Yeah, you see me driving along without much. Having said that, the light just turned amber on me, and I managed to go through. Sometimes in life, you realize that you can't actually talk about the situation. Yeah. There's actually this phrase called commentator's curse. If you watch sports, okay, for me, I watch Formula One. So it's like, it's a race, and then it's like coming to the closing stage of the race. You think that the winner is going to win it. So the commentators will actually talk about if they win, then what's the positioning and stuff like that. Then the next moment, the car broke down, or he got an accident. So yeah, all these are commentators' curse. So it's very not say common. It's actually kind of like the chances of happening is there. So a lot of the commentators are trying not to put the commentators' curse. So that's only for Formula One. I think I'm not too sure about soccer or stuff like that. I don't really watch a lot of soccer, so yeah. I believe they also have got this commentator's curse as well. It's like, it's coming to the final 90 minutes or whatsoever thing. It looks like it's going to be a, a draw or something like that. Most part of the game is like, it looks like it's going to draw or whatever thing. Then the last minute, like probably extra time at the very, very dying moment, dying seconds, a goal, there's a goal and stuff like that. So yeah, all these are kind of like commentators' curse. Okay, so surprisingly today, there's no viewers. I think probably it's because it's still early. Like nobody's expecting me to stream at this point in time. Yeah, because I need to move early so that I can actually, expand out my time so that I can actually reach my destination and then run through the whole day. Because today is quite packed. It's going to be all the way through the night. So if I don't start now, I will probably be working till the following day in the wee hours. So yeah, for old people like me, it's not very desirable. So yeah, the thing is that we don't really need a lot of sleep, but then yeah, we need to maintain the body. We cannot overwork it. It's just like you're running a car that is like probably a vintage car now. You cannot exactly like you just rev it and then just try to push it to its limits, like it's as though it was like a brand new car and stuff like that. Even brand new car, you don't really push it so much. Like babies, you don't really like to make them do a lot of things and stuff like that and stress them out. So yeah, just take things gradually. Yeah. Right. So my dashboard still showing me none, so I don't have any viewers today. But that's perfectly fine because I'm actually very used to talking to myself and talking to the wall. Right. But that doesn't mean I have a split personality. No. What I mean is, sometimes you have this little habit of making decisions, and when you're alone, then sometimes you're like faced with quite a couple of things. You're like kind of like verbally voice out a lot of things, like okay, this, that, and the other. You're like running through your mind and whatever thing. I think it's pretty common. I'm not really sure, but are you guilty of one as well? Like sometimes you are alone, you're gonna run through the shopping list. You remember there are a few things you need to buy, whatever thing. So you'll be very softly, verbally talking to yourself. Oh, this. It does happen. Okay, just run through a pothole because right now I'm driving to. Okay, this is also considered industrial area, industrial zone, in which I'll be driving through later as well. So it's at the industrial area. So yeah, my one of the waypoint is at Tuas. So I can tell you right away, I'm actually heading to Tuas direction. I'm going by the longer way and not by the expressway because I want to have some time to chat with you guys. Like yesterday, we have someone from Philippines who actually uh, take time to actually chat with me. That's very great. That's very kind of I actually don't know who is a him or her, but anyway, it's very kind of him or her. Yeah. So I also know that he or she is coming to Singapore, so that's why our topic yesterday was about probably places of interest. He's visiting Universal Studio, I think. So he's arriving today, yeah, for 3 days. So if you are watching, yeah, you can actually still comment and then share with me like where you are visiting and stuff like that. Right. So yeah. So what else can I say? So it has been quite a while I drive through this part of of West Coast. It's at Teban area. There's a reservoir. There's a very nice reservoir at the site. Um, yeah, I used to work in my younger days in a heavy machinery industry in which the factory is located at the other side of the reservoir. Right. So, okay, let's take this route. I think now we are like, how long are we in the show already? We are like, 16 minutes. So I think I can actually go to, if I plan my route here to where I need to go another, say, 15, 20. Yeah. So I think today's show, let's see. If let's say there's anyone coming on board and then talking, then we can actually extend. Otherwise, I don't want to drag the show too long because it's going to be very boring talking to myself and you see me repeating myself again and again. So I don't want to be a naggy old man and keep repeating myself. So yeah. But anyway, I still have to repeat myself. So basically, you can actually chat with me. Actually, there's no one here live, so there's no need to tell you about the chat function and the Discord. Yeah. So I noticed that every show I've been trying to say that because I just want you guys to utilize the Discord function as well, and then yeah, to keep the community inside, we can actually, you know, start to chat among ourselves, grow within the so-called the community, something like that. Right. So moving on, I'm now really into the industrial area already. Yeah, I'm actually at Jalan Buroh, and if I go further on, down, further down, I'll hit Tuas. Yes. So don't be alarmed if you see a lot of heavy vehicles passing by the windows and stuff like that. And the camera shakes a lot because there's a lot of potholes and yeah. Mm. Mm. So just now talking about before, I mean at the beginning of the show I was talking about the petrol prices. Yes, it's actually, it hurts a lot because if you are doing a lot of driving and traveling and stuff like that, yes, your cost is going to increase significantly. So yeah, the price is now, just now I pump, is now $3.16 per liter of RON 95 petrol. Yep, $3.16. So if you do potholes, if you do a rough so-called calculation as compared to previous days where we have got petrols like not even like way back we have petrols like $1.80 something. Yeah, I experienced that before. $1.60 something also have. So right now it's literally like almost double. So imagine last time you pay for full tank, it's now what you pay for half tank. But anyway, we cannot really compare to yesteryears. I know we progress and we progress, we evolve, we adapt and stuff like that. But this rise in petrol cost is seriously hurting. Yep. So it's definitely going to funnel down to the consumers because right now in terms of most of the stuff you do, like for example, even the food you eat and transport from maybe from Malaysia to Singapore, now the transportation costs increase, so naturally be borne by consumers. Like I think yesterday I come across, it says that the durian season is now coming in, like middle of the year. So yeah, so in order for the durians to be transported from Malaysia to Singapore, right now transportation costs increase, so definitely the cost will be increased. And if let's say the demand and supply for durian, if let's say the supply for durian is not fantastic this year due to monsoon rain or due to drought or whatsoever thing, it become rarer, and plus the transportation cost increase is going to be hell lot of you know costs, and it's going to be more costlier to for your end user consumer goods as well. So Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Uh, right. So right now I'm at this stretch where the left side actually goes to Jurong Island. Yep, great. I think this is the first time I have. At about 20 minutes mark, nobody came in. So yeah, I think probably people are busy. Not so much of a morning kind of thing. I think you guys are probably used to afternoon, late afternoon. So morning one probably not so fancy. Yeah. So okay. So I can at least I take note of the timing. Will try to avoid morning, but today I can't do anything in the middle. So sad to say, yeah, that's for today. So let's say if you really think that I shouldn't do morning stream, just let me know, put in a comment, and then yeah, update me, and then I'll try to avoid. But if let's say I can't avoid and like I need to do the stream, I'll still do it, and you can actually catch me on the replay. So I think that's also another alternative way. And if you really have something very desperately urgent, need to to voice it out and stuff like that, there's always the following day. Yes, I try my best to do my stream daily because anyway I work daily, and yeah, I need to travel daily as well. So yeah, that's about it. So I give it another, say, a couple of more minutes to see if anyone coming in and want to join in. Otherwise, once I hit close to twice, I will probably end the stream. Right. I got a very slow moving trailer. Of course, I cannot follow it too closely. And if you watch the movie Final Destination, I don't want to have that happening to me on a live stream. It'll be so traumatizing. Even though I've got no viewers right now, lah, but then the thing is that once the stream ends, it will be replayed. I'm free. The trailer turned right and it goes straight. Okay, coming back. Oh, don't run across the road. It's so dangerous. Right. So we're actually now halfway through May. Time seriously. Oh, pothole. Time seriously run. No, run. Flies. No, not even fly. Zoomed. Just like this. And yeah, sharing with quite a few friends, catching up like for the past couple of weeks. You just happen to realize that life really flashes past you very quickly. Like for those who are still studying right now, we are watching this stream. I don't know, maybe you are watching it for the fun of it. You notice that a lot of people have been telling you, life as a student is always the best. You wouldn't understand it, but when you grow older, you understand why is that so. Yeah. So every time, I think it's part and parcel of life, part and parcel of human that we normally go through the situation, we brace on, we pull through the maybe a crisis or whichever. Then looking back, like maybe say at a later stage, you realize that yeah, actually that is not even the toughest. So having said that, if let's say you're an adult, right now you're working, you face bottleneck, you've got a lot of situations, you've got a lot of negative things that's happening to you, or don't give up. Okay, I have my real life example as well, in which it's going to take ages for me to share my story as well. Everything is not very smooth sailing for me as well. So even my friends who are actually around me, they knew, they are aware of it as well. So the thing is that you need to really, buck it up, face it, do whatever things you need to do, and yeah, believe that the situation will pass and things will fall back in place, right? So maybe just a quick one. Yeah, I have my ups and downs as well, but it seems like after the down, you realize that you keep telling yourself that nothing worse can happen to you, and yet it happened again and again and again. So you could have just given up long ago, and then just be there and there. But if you continue to persevere through, to work your way through, uh, there's always a glimpse of hope. Yeah. So just don't give up, and try to have a positive mindset. Try telling yourself that there are always people who are in a much more worse than you situation out there. They managed to hang on, so why can't you, right? Are you going to be so easily defeated and to just give up and surrender, or are you going to to get over the situation? So it's actually all in the mind, right? So all of a sudden I become a mindful teacher. No, I'm not going to be that, because it's just like it's actually very individual. Sometimes you just need people to talk to. Sometimes you just need some time, your me time, where you actually settle down and then think about the whole situation. But the thing is that don't spiral into a downward depression mode, in which it will drag you down even further. Right? So you have to keep telling yourself you need to be your own best friend. You need to check yourself. You need to really, really determine what's going on. Despite there may be a lot of people telling you and try to sway you from to how should I put it, to go through another alternate route, but that the alternate route may not suit you because it is basically not you, it's not your character. So you always have to listen to yourself, and then at least you make a decision. You trust your own instinct, you trust yourself. At least you've done what your heart and mind tells you, so it won't be that bad. But if let's say you are like just following and it doesn't work out for you, then it will make you even worse, because you lose your self-confidence, you lose yourself in the meantime. You follow but it doesn't work. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to share to some of the people that's around me at the moment. Like, so I believe you guys have heard about the entire cryptocurrency situation, so I don't want to elaborate too much on it. But yeah, it's a lesson. It's a very painful lesson. Every lesson is painful. There isn't much of a lesson that really, yeah, maybe there are, but then all these painful lessons really hits you hard, and it really can make or break you. So now you realize that the show, if let's say I have nothing much to say, I will say a lot of things that is actually unprepared for, and then just trying to free up the time. So right now we are almost half an hour into the show already, and yeah, there's no visitors, no viewers for now. So I think I don't want to lose all too much already, to to drag on. So I will probably end the stream right now. So we will continue tomorrow. So I think tomorrow probably the timing will be back to normal, like probably afternoon, late afternoon. Tomorrow, I think probably tomorrow. What's Friday? I think tomorrow I will do afternoon, late afternoon, like let's say 2, 3, those type of timing. So tentatively, that's the timing for tomorrow. I'll update on my Discord. Yeah, on my Discord event. So yeah, if let's say you're watching this replay and realize that today's topic is suddenly so heavy or whichever thing, feel free to comment and let me know, and then you want to share your stories or whichever. Oh yeah, you can actually do interview as well. So if you want to to actually send a message or two to tell people, to encourage people, stuff like this, yeah, you can let me know. I can actually do the interview for you as well. So right now I'm actually in Tuas already. Yep, the MRT station is right in front of me. Tuas MRT station. Right, so with that, I think we are good for the day already. So I will see you guys the next time I see you. Right, so yes, after yesterday's show, you say people who message me again using the four-letter word again, CUTE. So I begin to wonder what does CUTE means. Like to my age. Like, okay, fine. So anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good Thursday afternoon. Had a good lunch, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.